In a scene resonant with political urgency and public anguish, Pretoria's union buildings have become a flashpoint for South Africa's mounting crisis of governance. The governing African National Congress, ANC, once the unshakable torchbearer of liberation, now stands on uncertain ground, its image battered by corruption, infighting, and shattered public trust. Thousands have taken to the lawns and staircases of union buildings, their voices unified in demand for accountability. A faction of protesters, ranging from civic movements to former ANC loyalists, pointed fingers at Cyril Ramaphosa as more than a leader in crisis. They see him as the embodiment of systemic failure. Chants of "End the ANC" and "Ramaphosa must fall" thundered through the air, a raw and unfiltered indictment echoing across the heart of the government's seat. The scene sharpened when state security forces clashed with demonstrators. Barricades, riot police, and the acrid wisp of tear gas framed the drama, as the state's power apparatus scrambled to contain voices that refused to be silenced. But the optics were telling. It was never just about restoring order. It was about a fracturing covenant between the ANC and the people who once believed in its promise. Political sources confirm that these protests are but the visible surface of deeper fissures. Ramaphosa's Government of National Unity, GNU, cobbled together after the ANC lost its outright majority in the watershed 2024 elections, has long been fragile and strained. Coalition tensions have been fueled by a rollercoaster ride of corruption scandals, economic stagnation, and ballooning crime, all eroding popular confidence in both the president and his party. Matters escalated further in recent weeks, when allegations surfaced against the Minister of Police, Sensom. A judicial commission has been appointed to investigate claims that powerful figures within law enforcement, possibly including the minister, sabotaged probes into politically motivated assassinations. Amid a mounting wave of public disillusionment, the Democratic Alliance, DA, and other parties have made clear that their confidence in the GNU is deeply conditional, especially when it comes to rooting out corruption. Against this backdrop, Ramaphosa's own words betray the sense of existential threat that he perceives. He has dismissed suggestions that the ANC is in terminal decline, urging party members to see their dwindling electoral support not as a harbinger of death but as a stark wake-up call demanding decisive and urgent reform. But for many citizens, reform feels overdue. The stakes underpinning the protests are clear. The ANC's diminishing legitimacy and Ramaphosa's uncertain grip could very well define the country's political trajectory. In a democracy built on hard-won liberation, the erosion of that very liberation's guardians poses profound risks. As the smoke from tear gas clears and the world watches the ANC's institutions teeter, one question reverberates through the air: can the party rebuild its foundational trust, the final stages of an arc that once carried hope?